Do know that it was Jane's driver's license with her real name, but we're still going to be calling her Jane. And so Jane grew up in California, and as far as her relationship with Diddy goes, it lasted for a pretty lengthy period from 2021 all the way up until 2024. And notably, she said the relationship ended when Diddy got arrested. And so I thought that was kind of an interesting point. I didn't realize the relationship had lasted that long with her, and that their first date lasted a long period of time. It lasted 5 days. She said on that first date she had told Diddy about the relationship she was in with someone who was close to Diddy, and also kind of explained her child's father's relationship and that the two don't necessarily get along, and Diddy said that he didn't mind that. And she said on their first date together that they made lots of love. That's how she described it. Diddy was telling her to relax. She was nervous. She began dancing. Then she took off her robe and Dawn got turned on, and next thing you know, Dawn is coming closer to her and it's starting to make her try to feel comfortable. And while all of this was going on, Diddy was watching this and he was pleasuring himself or masturbating. And Dawn suggested that she perform oral sex on him, and Diddy was watching throughout all of that. Having these hotel nights or debauchery nights or freak offs just for not even like an hour or two, not even for 30 minutes, nothing like that. For the lowest, I think, amount she had said was 12 hours, and the longest going for 3.5 days.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as 50 Cent #1 enemy, Ja Rule, had decided to jump in and pop it on him now. Since the last couple days, 50 Cent baby mama has been inside the courtroom testifying against Diddy and talking about they wild debauchery freak off nights where they was on drugs. Diddy was watching her get piped, and y'all heard it all right there. And I had a link in the description where you can watch that clip at the beginning in full at Farm Law and Crime Network, as Ja Rule seen it on the blogs that said, oh, 2025 Petty John still active, as he made that announcement earlier this year. He went up on Twitter, put up the Giphy of him like listening, like, hold on, nigga, what's going on? Then he came back and posted up a long clip of DJ Academics reacting to the news once the world had found out that it was 50 Cent baby mama that was testifying in court. He put that up.
Don't kiss Sire no more. It's over. Holy. He said you got issues with the nigga I got a kid with. So how many kids you got? One. We already know. Oh my God, Chad. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's 50's baby mom, who is Jane Doe. Wow. It's Daphne Joy. Wow. Yo, Fifth, I know you embarrassed today. When you find out the girl that you put a baby in went to become a concubine for another nigga, is getting into freak off. She's the replacement of the replacement, the new draft recruit that's replacing Cassie and Gina in the freak offs. That's embarrassing.
And then he decided to come through and put up another post laughing with the head down emoji, saying that, hey, 50 Cent was in love with him, Daphne, on the beach together, laughing, having a good time, spending some quality time and things like that. Now, I'm going to tell you like this right here. Ja Rule did say in 2025, he is coming super petty with niggas at times. He said, I'm going to be petty this year. He just stuck to it. We just seen 50 Cent go at him for years and years straight, even this year as well. And now I know 50 Cent saw this as Ja Rule started it yesterday, but continued it early this morning, because Ja Rule be getting up early working out. He said, you know what? I ain't done with this nigga 50. I'm going to keep it going today on him now. And I'm going to tell you like this right here, boy. This is a wild trial, and they're just seeing it all here and all this new information come out. Now Ja Rule and jumped up in it. This one thing about hip-hop that be crazy, right? Because we have a culture where everything can matter, where, hey, the initial news can matter, and then certain people's opinion about the news can matter. The people who they beefing with, if they jump online and say something, that matters, and that becomes part of the conversation that the people gonna tag you in, send it to you, they want you to speak on it. And I'm gonna tell you like this right here with Diddy, Pissy Diddy, Nasty Cassie, and now Dirty Daphne. Seeing what I'm seeing, they is really going for the gusto on Diddy right now, bro. She's testified now just several things that don't look good in front of a jury. That Diddy, she was in love with Diddy. And like she said, she talked to Diddy up until the time that he was arrested. Like, that was wild. Like, dang, that's really going on. Now, 50 and her were already not seeing eye to eye when Diddy and her got together 2021. She was actually talking. Diddy was already talking to one of her friends, and she swooped in, did what she do. Now, we've seen 50 Cent mock her, call her a little sex worker once the lawsuit that came out against her before that started the allegations that she might have been a part of this in some way with Diddy doing some wild stuff, but she went on there and testified. Now, when they started talking, they already had the conversation that, hey, you know, you and my baby daddy don't even get along. Already, it was understood that Diddy and 50 was beefing beforehand, but afterwards, she went all the way down there through with Diddy, and she put it all out there in the courtroom. He was taking care of her, paying all of her bills and things, redecorating the crib, and she was getting, and Diddy wanted his reward, the freak offs, she tried to give him an all-star freak off, and all this is getting discussed in the courtroom. Diddy want to watch, Diddy want to be a part of it, Diddy want to do this. It just got real nasty up in there. And she has been trying to keep her identity concealed as well, but I don't know how that will work. I guess they will be sneaking her through the back door in the court, or maybe she coming in with a mask on, because with all that media coverage, everybody seeing, it's like, hey, they gonna be able to tell who she is. But when they get these transcripts, it did made its way online. They can't keep her identity concealed. Everybody knows. Now, 50 Cent even confirmed it himself that is his baby mama. If anybody else would know, it would be him. It's out there. She can't keep it a secret. Other people have just went in how they went in. We haven't heard everybody's name, but most of these people, their identity is not hidden. And when it comes to the racketeering and trafficking and the RICO and things like that, what they're going to push for Diddy is, hey, you're flying across the country, you're coercing, you're making people feel like they don't have a choice. They even got a voicemail where Diddy is like, it's like he's giving them an ultimatum on these things. And to me, I'm like, hey, you got to be a strong adult and say no. No mean no. If a person trying to pressure you, hey, if they ain't forcing you by force, even if they wording it in a way that can come off as a threat, still got to be able to say no. But they saying, hey, Diddy was forcing these people. Diddy was paying these people. Diddy had the girls giving them drugs. She talked about how he would give her X so they would get doped up. So she'll be going through it, and Diddy's assistants are there. He's paying other people to set up the rooms. This is going across state lines. This is going out the country. So, hey, man, we'll have to wait to see how this play out. Innocent till proven guilty. And Diddy, they said everything, all they got to have is like two crimes under each count to make it be guilty on that count. He's got multiple counts, so the way that they worded it, all these factors under every single count can get tricky inside of there, man, and they making Diddy look real bad in that courtroom right now. Me, at the end of the day, as an adult, I'm like, hey, you got to be able to say no on your own. You got to be able to turn a nigga down. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to say no and don't get caught up in what he offering financially. If you take the money, for me, that mean that you're with it. But when they put everything to it and they make how it work with the way that it break down and the details, they're going to try to get the jury to say, hey, he broke this law, broke this law, broke this law. If he get two of them broke, that mean that whole count is through. So, yeah, man, we'll have to see. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all at 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.